What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man, George.
What's up, guys? How you living out there, man? Shout out to the free thinkers, of course.
All right, man. So Pusha T comes out with another one, Diet Coke, on what the upcoming album is called It's Not Dry Yet.
Fucking Pusha T, man. You know, Pusha T, man. He's just gonna give you what you want from him, man.
That's
he is
straight.
not gonna stray away, bro.
That straight cocaina.
Literally, like, yo. And the memes regarding Pusha T, man, him coming out for an album, and all these memes on Twitter that I see about just what people need to do to get prepared to listen to Pusha T with the baking soda and the scales and everything is hilarious. With that being said, man, I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, man.
Pusha's phenomenal. Even if he talks his talk, but he does it brilliantly.
He does it well, dude.
He just does. And, you know, and Kanye West is on the production. Looks like him and 88 Keys.
Let's get it.
So let's see what's up with this one. Pusha T, Diet Coke.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Little Fat Joe sound.
Imaginary players ain't been coached right. Master recipes under stove lights. The number on his jersey is the quote price. You order Diet Coke, that's a joke, right? Everybody get it off the boat, right?
Crazy, dude. This beat is so Kanye West at 88 Keys, huh? Mm-hmm. This shit is hard. Like, but even though this beat, but I want to say something though, because this beat is hard and it's weird. Like, I think the first couple of seconds didn't really, I don't know, as the beat kind of went on, I was getting more and more into it. But the first few seconds of it, I was just like, okay. And
You thought it was gonna drop. You thought it was like it was gonna have a little bit more oomph to it.
Oomph, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was waiting for the, I don't know, the like a punch, like the
That still could happen, though.
Like, yeah, I guess so. You know, we'll see. But the beat is crazy. So I just wanted to take y'all through what happened in my head, because I was like thinking of this beat. I'm like, this beat is crazy. I'm like, but why did it take me a little while to really get to the bop?
Right.
And I'm like, but with such a crazy beat, this is clearly pianos in this. The whatever the sample is nasty. And I'm like, and I think it has something to do with the bass or something in this. It just feels like it's just like, I don't want to get picky though. The beat is fucking crazy. I want y'all to understand that. I think this is crazy. Shout out to Kanye and 88 Keys on this.
I agree with you, man. I just feel like it just lacks the low end. You know what I mean? The low end bass. You know, and if you like that, then you know what I mean. That's something that you probably are gonna be turned off a little bit by. But I agree with you, man. The beat itself sounds really good. I do like the beat.
Yeah, that piano in there and that sample is just, whew. Yeah, let's start that back up though, man.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Imaginary players ain't been coached right. Master recipes under stove lights. The number on his jersey is the quote price. You order Diet Coke, that's a joke, right? Everybody get it off the boat, right? But only I can really have a snow fight. Detroit nigga challenge, what's your dope like? If your bin's bigger, step it up to ghost life. Missy was our only misdemeanor.
This shit just make
My
you want
tunnel
to put a hoodie on, oh boy. Throw the Timbs on and something.
It's like that.
This
It's bringing
shit
you back,
right,
huh?
Yeah, it's bringing
It's
me
bringing
all
you
the way
back,
back.
huh?
And then Pusha just he just has an aura about him, man. When he's talking about, when he has this type of talk, it's an aura surrounding it, man.
Yeah.
And I just feel like when they did this beat, I feel like this is one of those songs and they knew it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I know this shit is hot. Like, there is no, I wonder what people are gonna think, and I wonder how they're gonna receive this. This was not that. Imaginary players ain't been coached right. Imaginary players ain't been coached right. Like, you know, players get coached, right? But imaginary players, this could be a Jay-Z, a nod to Jay-Z's Imaginary Players off of Volume 1, right? He's got a song called Imaginary Players, who just, they act like they're faking it till they make it. They're trying to be big dogs and big willies, but they're not really getting money like that.
You order Diet Coke, that's a joke, right? So, everybody get it off the boat though, right? You know what I'm saying? We all get it off the boat. It all comes from somewhere, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He's but only I can really have a snow fight.
Like, what did Jada say? You know, when Mosh come in, I got they got to use the scale that they weigh the whales with.
Yeah.
It's a different type of level we playing
It's a
on.
It's a different weight we talking about. This is a different weight.
I
You
can
know
have
what
a
I'm
snow fight with this over. I can make snow angels and this shit. Pusha's gonna be Pusha, man. He's gonna talk. He's gonna talk this kind of talk. But he does it well, man. He's slick, and it's these innuendos, man. Pusha's innuendo game when it comes to this life, it's poetic. Whether you like and admire what he's talking about or not, it's poetic. It's a perspective that he's mastered how to tell.
But only I can really have a snow fight. Detroit nigga challenge, what's your dope like? If your bin's bigger, step it up to ghost life. Missy was I only misdemeanor. My tunnel vision's better under stove lights. You order Diet Coke, that's a joke, right? My workers compensated so they don't strike. Wish me luck, see green like Don Bishop. The ones you trust don't change like them chains you tuck. Far as I'm concerned, who's the best? Me and Jesus. Washed and dried, so give me all of mine and pesos. Add it up. Your bitches in them pictures, but they laser tagging us. They mad at us. Who wouldn't be? We became everything you couldn't be. Everything your mama said you shouldn't be. The Porsche's horses revving like, look at me. Saddle up. I'm still pitching, baby, batter up. Imaginary players ain't been coached right. Master recipe.
It's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
I get the beat, but Pusha's talking.
I love what he's saying
talking.
in this shit.
He's
I
talking.
love what he's saying in this shit, man. He said your bitches in them pictures, but they laser tagging us. He's all, they mad at us, but who wouldn't be? He's all, we became everything you couldn't be. I ain't trying to sell coke, but I love the big boy talk. So I love when he said that because he's all, you know, you may have your girls in the pictures with you, maybe on Instagram, whatever the case may be, but they tagging us. They're looking to see what we do. You know what I'm saying?
They focused on us.
Because who wouldn't be? You know what I mean? The way we live this lifestyle, we're just, you know, lifestyles of the rich and famous, so to speak. And it was like, we became everything you couldn't be. That was such a hard line, man.
Everything your mama said you shouldn't be. We were the guys that your mom said don't go play with, and we still got it. We still got to it.
Still
right?
got to the bag.
The ones you trust don't change like them chains you tuck. That was hard. Like that's like a double. He just shit on you in just one sentence. He shit on you twice, right? The ones you trust don't change like them chains you tuck. So what he's saying is the ones you trust, like you know, the day ones are the dudes that's really with you, they're loyal. They're loyal. They don't change, but they don't change like them chains
that you tuck.
So your chains don't change
Because you ain't got no money.
because you ain't gonna.
You got that same chain
that same herringbone.
Since like 91 and shit.
Remember the herringbone chains though? And you gotta tuck the chains, man. You can't wear them out. You scared to wear them because you're scared to get robbed or whatever the case may be. So he's just.
Don't nobody want them old ass chains.
He said me or Yazos.
Yeah. He is kind of like that though.
He's calling Kanye Yazos as in Jeff Bezos, the richest motherfucker on the planet. I think. No, is it
Him and Elon they switch back and forth.
Yeah, every week these motherfuckers is switching back and forth. Pusha is a master again at these innuendos and saying a lot without having to overflood you with just words, right? You know, my tunnel vision's better under stove lights. That is such a crazy. My tunnel vision is better under stove lights. So again, this is drug coke talk, right? Yep. When he's talking about stove lights, he's talking about cooking drugs up on the stove, right? But his tunnel vision, his focus in getting these goals, you know, in attaining his goals or whatever the case may be, is at its prime. When he's under stove lights, when he's in his element of the drug game. But under stove lights, right? The lights provide illumination for you to see, right? Vision. So your tunnel vision is better under stove lights, right? So the stove lights make illuminated so he can get to the money.
And then the last thing I want to touch, man, my workers compensated so they don't strike. My workers don't strike. There's no need for them to leave because I'm paying them very well. They're well compensated.
I eat, my team eats, right? So there's no need for them to strike, man. Everybody eats, B. Missy is our only misdemeanor. Missy misdemeanor, Elliot, right? Y'all know Missy, the rapper. But he's talking about misdemeanors. We don't get caught up. We don't get jammed up, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no misdemeanors over here, man. So that's the only misdemeanor that we know of. You know what I'm saying? Because we move militant, we move, you know, strategically, right? All right, man, let's finish it up, man. Yeah. Perfect joint for Pusha to come back on, man, in my opinion. I think it's just the perfect storm of beat, the talk. Definitely playlist for me.
The Porsche's horses revving like, look at me. Saddle up. I'm still pitching, baby, batter up. Imaginary players ain't been coached right. Master recipes under stove lights. The number on this jersey is the quote price. You order Diet Coke, that's a joke, right? All you niggas get it off the boat, right? But only I can really have a snow fight. Detroit nigga challenge, what's your dope like? If your bin's bigger, step it up to ghost life. The flow's untouched, the drums is tough. Drive coloring in when roads get rough. Snow's a must, the nose adjust. Young G's like we Hove and Puff. Best jewelries and hoes we lust. Chanel trinkets, same hoes will blush. Crush hearts like pretty boys. And we driving pretty toys. Extendos will make plenty noise. Crescendo, make your car endo. Pierce your car window. Missy was I only Mr. Me.
That was a Biggie flow right there, right? And maybe it's just in my head, but when he said Puffy, like Hove and Puff, and then I'm listening to his flow, it sounds Biggie-esque, right?
It does.
You know? What do you say? Best jewelries and hoes we lust, Chanel trinkets and hoes with blush, crush hearts like pretty boys, we driving pretty toys. I think that reminded me of Biggie. Yeah, make your car indoors. Yeah. It's Biggie-esque. Biggie-esque. I don't know if that was deliberate or not, but I like that.
Your car windows.
Yeah.
That was hard.
He started the verse by saying the flow's untouched, the drums is tucked. When he says the drums is tucked, though,
that's probably where the bass is going.
Yeah, man, untuck them shit.
Yeah.
Untuck the drums. My only dude. This song is fire, y'all. And I don't want to be the picky guy getting too meticulous and shit because I just think this shit is fire. I'm not trying to overthink it, overcomplicate it. But listening to it, and man, I'm gonna bring this. This is gonna make it's gonna make it to the whip. But it feels like it's a little anemic. Like I want to hear somebody. If anybody out there, any producers out there, man, you know what I mean, we'll put you on the channel. Send us this beat with heavier bass,
with some bass on it,
and more and harder drums. Just if you can do that, if you can replicate it. We'll put that shit on the channel and be like, now, and I'll say, now this is what the fuck I'm talking about. Still fire, but man, if it had bass and drums on there, I'd have got up out my seat, bro. If it had the bass and
that
drums.
would be, that would send it to another level.
Yeah, so any producers out there, man, hook us up, man. If y'all can make that happen, well, I'll put you on the channel and at your Instagram or some shit. Seriously, drive culling in when roads get rough, right? You know what I'm saying? I think that's the Phantom truck.
You still gotta be in something fly. You still gotta let people know you got money. You can't be in like a CRV or a Honda Pilot or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
Fine
vehicles.
But this is a good vehicle for the terrain, and when the roads get rough, but I still got to show people I'm getting money.
I'm still good, even in a recession. When roads get rough, I'm still, I'm getting money in a recession. Is how I'm taking that line. When roads get rough, we still drive Cullinan, man. We go over them little, that's nothing, man. Them little bumps in the road ain't nothing to us, man. We still getting to the money. I like it. All right, man, let's finish it up.
Crush hearts like pretty boys, and we driving pretty toys. Extendos will make plenty noise. Crescendo, make your car endo. Pierce your car window. Missy was I only misdemeanor. Nike box hold 100,000 with no insoles. The crack era was such a black era. How many still standing reflecting in that mirror? Lucky imaginary players ain't been coached right. Master recipes under stove lights. The number on this jersey is the quote price. You order Diet Coke, that's a joke, right? All you niggas get it off the boat, right? But only I can really have a snow fight. Detroit nigga challenge, what's your dope like? If your bin's bigger, step it up to ghost life.
88 keys.
Yeah, that line at the end of this song, man, I think that George was like, man, that might be the line of the whole damn song. And I agree with him, man. He said the crack era was such a black era. He's like, how many still standing reflecting in that mirror?
Lucky me.
How many still standing in the reflection is what he means by that, in that mirror. Me, I'm the only one standing. You know what I'm saying?
But also reflecting in that mirror. So there's a double entendre there, right? He's reflecting back on how bad that was. And then even black era could be a double entendre, right? It was such a black era, it could be black as in bad, right? It was a dark time.
Yeah.
Or black era, like things were moving, renaissances were made in the golden era, right? If we're relating it to rap. So how many still standing from that dark time, being able to reflect, but also reflecting in the mirror, reflecting in, because he's saying lucky me, right? So he's reflecting on the fact that I made it through it. Lucky me. That was hard.
Super hard.
This might be one of the most Pusha T songs that Pusha T has ever made, if that makes any sense whatsoever. This is extremely Pusha T, right off the bat. And I think that was very deliberate. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows what people like him for. He knows what people are expecting from him. And I feel like he went into this mentality like, I do me. I said this in the Benny the Butcher video with J. Cole. Johnny P's caddy. I mean, I say that, Benny the Butcher talks his street shit. And he does it well. He can only speak from his perspective. That's what he knows. He's not trying to step outside of his comfort zone. Could be critique for that, but at the end of the day, he does give you what he knows at a high level. And I feel like that's what Pusha T unapologetically did with this song, right?
Yeah.
I think Diet Coke, when you think of Pusha T and he titles it Diet Coke, everybody was making all these memes about him coming out. And they were talking about, oh, he's going to talk about Coke. And I think that's been a critique of Pusha. That's all he talks about. You goddamn right. That's what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to do it at a high level. And y'all still going to soak it up because this makes me, man. This is what I bring to the game. You know what I mean? I think all of that was very, very deliberate. And I think he got busy, man. And this beat is probably the hardest beat I've heard since 21 Savage Running. And I still bang the fuck out of Running. That beat is crazy to me. Shout out to Metro Boomin on that. Like, this is one of the hardest beats I heard in a while. I would just like somebody to add add a little bit more oomph to it. You know what I'm saying? Not to get too, like, I'm not an artist. I'm not a producer and all this other stuff. I'm not trying to be, throw shade or whatever the fuck y'all say these days on it. The beat is very good. But man, just for me, for my personal, love, hard hitting drums and bass. You know what I'm saying? To give it a little bit more depth to it would be crazy. Any producers that could do some shit like that, man, just send it to us, man. That would be fire. And I promise you, we'll put you on a video. But this is a dope beat. Shout out to Kanye and 88 Keys on the beat. Playlist, by the way.
Pusha gave you Pusha, like you said, George. And, there is a beauty behind that, though. You know what I mean? I feel like, we can get caught up on the subject matter. But, dude, we can get caught up on the subject matter in a lot of things in any genre. It ain't always about positive things, but it's, how does the artist recreate their artistry? So yeah, man, let us know if anybody knows when the album is coming out, because I'm trying to look up that information. It just says 2022 sometimes. Maybe he just hasn't released it, but if anybody know, give us a little insider info. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, man, shout out to everybody that requested that one. Looking forward to the album. It's not dry yet. And if you guys enjoyed that, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm George. That's Ryan, Las Vegas.
We out.